America is now considered a third world country, according to all the countries around the world. What they just did to the United Kingdom, along with Australia, you all know the ultimate goal for America is to turn the United States into a hyper-Christian nation, along with a hyper-Muslim nation, with, of course, the religion of Islam turning America into a third world country.
U.S. is a third world country according to multiple sources online.
We're not going anywhere. Not only are we not going anywhere, we are not going to allow anybody to make us feel less Minnesotan or less American.
Did you guys know everywhere else across the world they see America as a third world country? They have actually deemed us a third world country because of everything else that's going around, like politically, medically, scientifically, everything that's going on in our system. We are not a first world country anymore in the eyes of the world.
Most churches all across America are now turning into mosques.
Once a church completely has been converted into a mosque. What's your thoughts on this one? Because you know what? Had I not seen this, I wouldn't believe it. I know some people out there are probably thinking, we're being taken over, we're being taken over.
We are buying these churches. We bought 3 churches so far, converted them to masjids. 100 years ago, they invaded the Muslim world, and they built missionary schools and destroyed Islamic schools and masjids. Today, we bring the favor back, turn their churches into masjids, and their schools into Islamic schools.
And with these celebrities who have been running the game for so long in their career, now converting to Islam, one of them is A$AP Rocky. The next celebrity who's in line to open up his own mosque is Rick Ross. Are you aware that certain countries here in America are heavily being funded by Islamic organizations on the hush-hush?
Texas, we've got a problem. Greg Abbott has allowed over 50 new mosques to open and operate in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in the past 24 months. How does this happen in a red state? It has something to do with campaign donations. It seems Greg Abbott's largest donor is Syed Anwar. He is a Muslim Pakistani businessman, and he has donated at least a total of $14 million to all of Abbott's campaigns, including $2 million just this year. I guess Abbott is playing by the old adage, you can't bite the hand that feeds you, now can you?
Sounds to me like they're trying to build a foundation for the Nation of Islam all throughout the world, at least here in America, that seems. What better way to optimize the most chaos in this country here in the United States of America than to create 2 opposing religions stuck in this one country to fend for themselves? Don't you think that is the goal? Don't think so? On August 15, 1871, Scottish Rite Freemason Albert Pike once said, "The third world must be fomented between the Christians and the Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam and Christianity mutually destroy each other, leaving the political Zionists in control." The God of the Old Testament, he clearly says that he creates light, but he also creates darkness. The cult of Baal has brainwashed those that follow the Abrahamic faith, not reading in between the lines of what this Lord really is, waiting for the day of judgment, waiting for salvation, believing that the day of the Lord is going to bring them salvation. And that's funny. Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness, not light. Now that the collective is finally waking up to the cult of Baal and its stronghold on all of the Abrahamic faiths and all other religions for that matter, going back to the beginning of time, this, my friends, has been nothing but a game of blood atonement sacrifice. Whether it's the Aztecs, the Olmecs, the Mayans, the Greeks, the Romans, going all the way to all the religions that we have today, in the end, it's all about blood sacrifice. Who are the ones that are doing all of the evil in this world? Let's put it in percentage. Pretty small percentage, would you say, compared to the regular people around this world? So with that being the case, that means that most people in this world, for the most part, not all, but for the most part, are vibing high. So that means that we are technically no longer their food source. Now here comes the AI with the Epstein files, waking up everyone, waking up the whole world to what's really going on behind the scenes. Them draining all the water all around the world. Remember that movie, The Matrix? Morpheus was explaining to Neo the real world, to then him showing Neo the real world, which is nothing more than a barren wasteland, connected with machines everywhere, just like H.I. Geiger, you know that biomechanical thing? No different. There's your reason for why all the data centers are using up all the water. Maybe that is the future. Maybe that is the end goal. What do y'all think? The whole world is waking up to the bullshit. No one's with the blood sacrifice. No one is for the oppression. We want to bring heaven here on earth. Remove every single element in society today that's keeping everyone oppressed, vibrating at the lowest frequency ever, surviving off of crumbs, living the life that we're living. Remove all of that out of the equation. And what do you have? Heaven on earth. This is our time, y'all. This is our time. What are y'all thoughts about this, man? Comment, like, and follow for more.